Melinda Gates. And you know, I missed this, that it was such a huge topic 5 days ago. She went on the Today Show in the morning. And I even played the clip of her. I just didn't even notice what she was wearing on her shirt, where she said, oh, Trump's done a terrible job. There's no leadership. You know, we're the best. We need to run things. The UN's wonderful. China's wonderful. But then in an article attacking me I found yesterday, it mentioned that, you know, Jones and his conspiracy theories, that they're devil worshippers. So I'm like, wow, I didn't know I was the one that said she was wearing a upside-down cross around her neck. And so I found the HD video on the Today channel's YouTube, and I blew it up, and sure as anything, it's not that the cross fell over, it's hooked on wrong. You can see the loop. It's hanging upside down. But when you zoom in on it, you notice that it has a red ring of rubies that's behind it, and it's a corona. Oh, and notice she's wearing the non-threatening, like Bill does, pink uniform. You know, she's non-threatening, but she's got that upside-down cross, bigger than Dallas, symbolizing Christianity on its head, Christ on his head. The cross is a symbol of life, of rejuvenation, also a sun symbol. And the corona is a sun symbol. The sun is yellow, but the corona is red, and rubies symbolize the corona. And if you get into black magic and things, a red circle and all the other connotations is a symbol of the sun, and you have that with an upside-down cross. It's saying death to the sun. But something very interesting happened that really crystallized a lot of things, and I was so busy I didn't notice this happened 5 days ago. Melinda Gates went on Today, or the big morning shows, wearing an upside-down cross. Now, Snopes says, well, we don't know it's satanic. It is an upside-down cross, but that doesn't mean affiliation with the Church of Satan, because they supposedly are the authority. So Snopes checked with them, and they said, is she a Satanist? I'm not kidding. And they went, oh, well, an upside-down cross isn't necessarily affiliated with us. And we've blown it up. We're going to show you some shots of that coming up in the last segment of this hour. And it is an upside-down cross, clear as day, with a ring of rubies around it, like a corona. And I actually said, you know, I've seen that symbol before. And I went and did some research, and I sent it over to the producer this morning. But that producer is off today, so I didn't see it in my full stack. But I'm going to resend it to the new producer. And I'm going to show you actually where that symbol comes from. I said, where have I seen an upside-down cross with a red corona around it? And where I thought I'd seen it. Very horrible sign. Symbolizes the death of the sun. So it's beyond a pentagram. It's about as satanic as you can get. Oh, notice she's wearing the pink sweater. Just like he wears it, now Zuckerberg wears it. It's this non-threateningness. Oh, pink sweaters, all PR. These are very evil people put in charge by Satan because they are ready to carry out the operation against you and your family. But, you know, why just stop with an upside-down cross? You know, the bills they're sponsoring in Europe, in African countries, and in the United States, and the patents are all 666. And I've printed them off for you. And it's admitted they're sponsoring it. So, by the way, I looked up the order of bills. No one's even sure how they got them done this way because they're out of order. That's how much power they got. They're like, we want 666 on it. Because that's part of the magic is they have to piss in your face. It's called lesser magic. They have to show you that they're going to absolutely murder you and your family before they do it. And then Bill Gates gets to laugh at you and rub it in. All right, we'll be right back. I'm Alex Jones, Infowars.com. Tomorrow's news today. I'm going to tell you what Melinda Gates on Today program was really wearing on national TV. Was it just a upside-down cross? No, it was far worse than that. What was the red circle of rubies around it? What does that mean? It's a corona. Sun is yellow. The crown is red. And in the occult, you wear that symbol hoping for the death of the earth. which is about the most satanic spirit there is, the spirit of Satan, to kill, steal, and destroy. When you believe in the occult and these different demons and different entities, different things of different attributes, different curses, different things they do, and she's up there doing a death ritual. Well, of course, what does Bill Gates say? We want more childhood death. So next segment, I'm going to show you these symbols. We have the HD video. We blew it up. It's bigger than Dallas, where Miss French is from, that it's an upside-down cross with a red corona around it. But, of course, they did Event 201 last October, and they even handed out Corona doll plush toys. And it turns out there were more than 40 programs funded by the NIH and Bill and Melinda Gates at the Wuhan lab. There were deals funded by them from Chapel Hill and Fauci in 2015. It was a scandal in the scientific community. People said, you're giving gain of function, weaponized cold virus to the Chinese when it should be banned. And of course, it's them. It's them. It's them. And of course, Snopes goes, well, it is upside down cross, but that we asked the Church of Satan. They're the authority. That's how it works. They are the authority. As if the Church of Satan and that carnival barker Anton LaVey are the top the top Satanists. I mean, give me a break. Those aren't even real Satanists. Those are pop Satanists. Anton LaVey didn't know anything about Satanism. The real Satanists wouldn't get within 1,000 yards of that guy. Oh, but they say it doesn't mean you're a Satanist to wear an upside-down cross. Oh, no. No, no. You're the authority. Whatever fat slob runs that organization now. Satanists aren't about having sex with hot women. They're about killing the planet. They're about murdering all life, draining the oceans. And all you idiots that think you're part of something cool better get the hell out of what you're involved in right now. Because the party's about to be over. And you're going to be crying for your mommies. I can tell you that right now. Okay, now let's lay it all out. It's good news that InfoWars has 5 times the listeners we've ever had on our platforms and visitors. And we've had some growing pains because of having to get even bigger servers and systems. And we've had, obviously, Bill Gates and the globalists have done a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And I am not at liberty to tell you the things that are going on behind the scenes yet, because I have been given information in confidence. And I'll just leave it at that. But this stuff will all be coming out soon. Just know this, there is a civil war going on inside the government right now. And it really breaks into 2 camps. People that are just common sense and want a pro-human future, and those that are psychotic killers. And they're using just mentally ill mafia types, control freaks, and morons that just through their leftist ideology, they really believe tearing down America and tearing down capitalism is going to rebuild some utopia. They have an army of useful idiots trained in the colleges that actually believe that Christians and conservatives and nationalists are Nazis. They're cult brainwashed fools, and you cannot get through to them. And then their bosses come from the groups that literally created Hitler as a side project, a dialectic. Wind him up, tell him he's going to rule the world, blow him up, and then bring in the scientific dictators. They didn't want a king of England who was really German over EU world government. They weren't going to let the Saxe-Coburgs run stuff. But they gave Hitler the whole plan, the go-ahead, the money, the weapons, the General Motors and Ford factories. They gave them everything. Bill and Melinda Gates' family, the grandfathers, all of them, look into them, are in the inner club that ran the computers in the death camps. Yeah, these are some serious hombres. You know, you think of the Gambinos as the tough mafia. Like, they run hookers, and they run illegal gambling facilities. And then later, they dealt drugs. Oh, my, what tough guys in their black Cadillacs and their big cigars. They're so scary. When the real mafia gives you injections of time-released cancer viruses that as soon as your hormone levels drop to a certain point, right around menopause, you die. They already had it time-released by the 50s. Viruses that were hormone-triggered to be embedded in your cells and then to start replicating when your hormone levels change. They tested them out on guinea pigs, rats, rabbits, and then human trials in the third world and here in the United States. And then they all gave it to you in your polio shots. And then we had the cancer epidemic and grandma and grandpa, and now the kids die of cancer. No, it's just so much fun. Oh, but the Crips are a scary gang. MS-13, they do devil rituals and kill little kids sometimes. Oh my, they're the hardest dudes. But Bill Gates is wearing a pink sweater. And he acts effeminate. That's all an act, ladies and gentlemen. Behind the scenes, Bill Gates is literally hopping around like a gremlin. I know people that know him just going, get that work done now. 18 hours a day used to take everything over. He's just, They go, well, we got one of the most evil ones ever here. He was a totally satanic demon by age 10, reportedly. He is a monster unleashed on you. With savage will, little cunning eyes, attacking. Like a pit bull, just never stops, never sleeps, never backs down. But he's got a pink sweater. Liberal. It's called camouflage. If he was in a black uniform with SS twin lightning bolt runes on him, why, you'd mobilize against him, but there he is. I'm just a nerd who really wants to put things in your body. And did I tell you there's too many people? Oh, look at the he's so So here's the deal. Bill Gates believes he's a guardian of the earth, but he knows he likes the power over people, and he loves running the orphanages where they test deadly stuff on kids, so they got thrown out of Africa and India. But the lower level people beneath them, they're all like, yes, we have to mitigate the wild human infestation. That's what it's called in the documents. Free roaming humans are the major problem. It's tough, and there's a lot of gallant people against us because they don't understand the larger good. We're doing an emergency triage for the earth. Let's do it. I know there's sterilism in the shots, but we've got to do it for earth. And Bill Gates like, good job, you understand. By the scenes, he's like, Satan. His wife's wearing upside-down crosses. Beginning in the mist of history, in the first recorded instances on hieroglyphs and Sanskrit, we learn of civilizations rising after being given knowledge, they said, from the gods. But then always, cults would begin to form after a civilization was built that worshipped gods that demanded blood, gods that demanded human sacrifice, gods that created civilizations based on slavery. Was it some sick psychological implant or a artifact from another world, another time that made all humans? Black humans, white humans, yellow humans, brown humans, every human group that didn't even have contact with each other would build pyramids and start chopping children's hearts out and drinking blood and worshiping snake gods. Why did they do it? Well, let's not debate that. It's a historic fact. We don't know why. Let's not go to the Bible or other texts that tell us why. Let's just say we know this is going on. No one debates that. And then let's fast forward. Where China has aborted 400 million children, most of them little girls, and killed reportedly several million after they were born. They're the good guys, aren't they? They're socialists. They build a utopia. They care about humanity. They tell us on the news that Xi Jinping must crush Trump to save America. That's a quote from the Washington Post headline. So let's look at Melinda Gates. And you know, I missed this, that it was such a huge topic 5 days ago. She went on the Today Show in the morning. And I even played the clip of her. I just didn't even notice what she was wearing on her shirt, where she said, oh, Trump's done a terrible job. There's no leadership. You know, we're the best. We need to run things. The UN's wonderful. China's wonderful. But then in an article attacking me I found yesterday, it mentioned that, you know, Jones and his conspiracy theories, that they're devil worshipers. So I'm like, wow, I didn't know I was the one that said she was wearing a upside-down cross around her neck. And so I found the HD video on the Today channel's YouTube, and I blew it up, and sure as anything, it's not that the cross fell over, it's hooked on wrong. You can see the loop. It's hanging upside down. And we can blow it up here for you full screen for TV viewers, please. But when you zoom in on it, you notice that it has a red ring. Can we do what we did earlier in the start of the show, guys? Just full screen it, please. It has a red ring of rubies that's behind it, and it's a corona. Oh, and notice she's wearing the non-threatening, like Bill does, pink uniform. You know, she's non-threatening, but she's got that upside-down cross bigger than Dallas, symbolizing Christianity on its head, Christ on his head. The cross is a symbol of life, of rejuvenation, also a sun symbol. And the corona is a sun symbol. The sun is yellow, but the corona is red, and rubies symbolize the corona. And if you get into black magic and things, a red circle and all the other connotations is a symbol of the sun, and you have that with an upside-down cross. It's saying death to the sun. S-O-N instead of S-U-N, but it's all death to Christ, death to earth, death to rebirth. It is such a black magic symbol. Death to the sun. He is the sun. Bring in the darkness, upside down. But hey, let's not worry about that. Let's look at the facts. They have sponsored and funded the groups pushing the contact tracing. They push that in Event 201. The Rockefeller Foundation does as well in lockstep. HR 6666. $100 billion to set up an army of leftists to come into your house and take you away. And that's actually in the CDC documents we just covered last segment. Oh, but that's okay. Here's the patent for a wristwatch or a phone or a chip in your arm or a bracelet that makes you a currency when you go around and follow the exact task like a robot of cryptocurrency to track you and to be a world ID. This is World Patent 2020 060606. I'm sure just an accident, right? Just keeps 666ing. An invisible quantum dot tattoo can be used for ID vaccinated kids so you can travel about. Invisible ink tattoos can be used in ID vaccinated kids. He's got all the patents. But let me show you some of the symbols right here. Now, again, why would you throw an upside-down cross in people's face like that? It's called lesser magic. It's called counting coup. The occultists believe that if you show it in a model first and show people, and they don't understand what's happening, that you get even more power over them when you actually carry out the act. So why do the Nazis wear a skull and crossbones on their cap? Because they're coming to kill your ass. Yeah. Let's continue. Peace symbol. Talk about throwing your face. The peace symbol is at least a 10,000-year-old Norse symbol for death. Now, by itself, it means death. With a circle around it, it means total death, complete death, a ritual of death, a covenant of death. They don't tell you that on WikiLeaks, though, ladies and gentlemen, or Wikipedia, excuse me. No, they don't tell you that this is a symbol of total death. It's a tree that's dead, and it's a circle. It means complete. The circle is now complete. And you can go into all this for yourself, and the Nazis' black sun symbol. If the sun's black, it means total death. The fall of the sun. And that's what she had basically around her neck, is a black sun. It can be black or it can be red. So you might want to learn about this, folks. You might want to begin to understand it. But that's what they're doing. But the best part is people are really waking up fast and understanding what's going on. So here's the YouTube site of today's show. Melinda Gates on pandemic. We haven't had any leadership at the national level. It's chaos. No, they've created the chaos and the fear and the hysteria. Every comment, and I'm not kidding when I said I probably read 500 of them. I sped read them this morning. I mean, it's just incredible. Not one comment's for her. She's wearing an upside-down cross. We will not take your vaccine. Amanda Rightwell said. Paul says, why does she have a satanic upside-down cross on her neck? It's clear as day. These people are evil. Tamer says, why on earth is she an authority in the interview? Believe says, I don't trust transgender men wearing upside-down crosses. They created a problem. Now they have the solution, says DJ in the UK. Doc Brown. She talks like she's been trained, and these phonies aren't even doctors. We reject you, your evil husband, and everything you stand for. Never trust a man with a vaccine who wants to reduce the population. Hannah made a great point. Catherine Kirkpatrick, is she wearing an upside-down cross? Is it like they want to show us they know they're basically the Antichrist? Michael Knight says, no thanks, keep your poisons called vaccines. He's a Satanist. That's why he wears an upside-down cross. I mean, folks, when I tell you every comment, okay, this is just like 100 of them. The Satanist is openly wearing an inverted cross. She's wearing an Antichrist cross as a necklace. Wake up, people. Plandemic. We do not consent. 2020. I like how the news tries to make these people seem like little angels. Ha, 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 ha. Sandy boy. It's a dude. Wake up. Disgusting. She's wearing a satanic upside-down cross. Skylar Smith. I'm not sure why you think Bill and you are, but stay out of our business. No vaccines, no chips. It just gets better and better, folks. And again, it's every video about them. So they thought they'd get away with this. Now they're flaunting it in your face. And they're these ultra-rich, crazy people that represent all the big robber baron money of the European elite and other globalist elite. China's on board with them. And Bill Gates runs around openly saying we need to depopulate the earth. And China's great and America's bad. And now they're just up there saying, we're going to do this to you. Let me show you the runes here. This is the All-Jiz Life Beginning Protection, a tree that's alive and reaching up to the sky. Death, the end, and war. And that's what she's wearing around her neck, is the sun setting into oblivion. And he said, Event 201 was just the beginning. This is just a drill. The real ones are coming. He is going to preside over our annihilation and the greatest satanic mass sacrifice ever seen that will make Aztecs killing 10,000 a day seem like a drop in the ocean. Your blood is Bill Gates says, bow to your God.